it's time to get it going. Raiders will boot it away to start the game. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be... At the 17. So the UCLA Bruins offense takes the field. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Gore. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. Turning it on. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Cook. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Off to the races to the right. Inside the 30. He's at the and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run it from the gun. On the move at the 30. They've some valuable ground. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They're going to ride this running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Gore. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Lets it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it behind the line. It's Marco. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Texas Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really...
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Oh, he got loose. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The give to the tailback. At midfield, he's got room. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Bruins. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker, it's Matthews. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The 46-yard line, first down for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. There he goes. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He's got him in the flat. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off, and by the time all those DBs and defenders have turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Bruins will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Gore. Snagged in the middle. It's Markham. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Runs through the tackle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Red Raiders are on the move.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This crowd knows when to bring it. Under fire. He caught it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back's going for the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Gore. It's complete to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Marco. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's going to throw deep right side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA!
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Going over the top. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
The Bruins will kick it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his man. It's Matthews. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Right on the money. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open. Nice job by the QB seeing it, delivering the strike with the great protection.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. That's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. He cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna run it. It's Barco. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. Push out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. And the Bruins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Pulls and throws out the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Gore. Grabbed behind the line, it's Barco. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's got his man, and he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking left. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. As to mull things over, let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give to the back. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to get it through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They went for the big play, and boy, as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Looking downfield, it's Gore. Got the quick pass. Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Just keeps slinging it. Looking for the score. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Bruins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself in for 6.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
To the air, it's Gore. Here comes the heat. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Bruins in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pocket breaking down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
With this situation in the game trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming.
Racing down the left side. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the pummeling has started. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
52, UCLA, 29.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To throw, it's Gore. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.